calcium. All right, so your plant needs calcium because calcium is going to strengthen cell walls. And a plant that is deficient in calcium is more likely to be attacked by disease. So having enough calcium is going to help your plant become resistant to diseases and funguses, mildews, all of those things that we just cringe when we see it in our garden. Calcium will help activate enzymes in the plant, and it will also keep the pH levels balanced. So it's a very important nutrient for your plant. Now, right now, having blossom end rot in their tomatoes, and I know some people say you can't have it in squash, but I'm gonna tell you that you can because I had it last year. And it's a big deal when you've worked really hard and you're waiting on those tomatoes. You see your first little tiny green tomatoes. You walk out there and all of a sudden there's this tremendous black dot on the bottom of it because that area is now dying. That is a symptom that your plant is calcium deficient. It can also be a symptom that your plant's not quite getting enough water. But let's stick with the calcium. So Dad, if I see that nasty little black dot going on the bottom of my tomato, myself, I run out to the garden, to the rabbitry, I collect some rabbit urine, I dilute it, and I pour it around the root zone of my plant, and I do a foliar spray. But for people who don't have rabbits at their disposal, what would you do just grabbing household items? What would you use?
Eggshells to start with. You can put, personally, when we cook eggs, I put it in my French dehydrator here, set it out in the sun, and you dry it. Huh?
Your coon butt dehydrator.
That's right. And I dry these. Now, I'll throw this as is in my garden. Then, that's long release, long time release. Then you put them in the blender, and when you blend them, it depends on what you want. You can powder them down to a total powder. It's a quick release. You can release, this will release quicker than a whole shell will. All right, now here's the trick, people. You gotta dry them. If you don't dry them, you're taking a real good chance. Oh, that bacteria.
Yeah, the bacteria. I just read something on that.
Yeah.
If you don't dry your
Eggshells, I wouldn't put it in my garden.
yeah,
Now, you need to dry these before you do this and put it in your garden. Now, here's the trick. If you're tough and real brave, you can do that in your microwave. You can dry them. After Mama gets through with you, you won't do it at one time. It stinks. That's why I put them in this, set it out in the sun, let the sun have it. 6 or 8 hours, they dry.
Okay,
Now,
what about that?
now this, extremely quick release, powdered milk. You can dissolve powdered milk in a solution of water, pour it around your plants, and you're talking about almost instant pickup. It'll take it right on up the plant. So you got quick, fairly fast, or the whole shell that is a long-term release. My garden, you walk out there, you'll see half eggshells laying in it, and you'll see little crushed eggshells laying around. Very seldom do I actually resort to this. When I started, I had to. Now, it's a continuous release, year-round. So that takes care of your calcium.